Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Shanika. Welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a blessed day. I hope y'all New Year is going wonderful thus far. I also hope y'all made y'all vision plain and clear in writing. God would not let me do another video until I made my vision plain and clear on my vision board. Like, when I tell y'all God is relentless, he was like, get her done. He told me, you better not let February get here and you have not made your vision plain and clear. I'm always telling God when he give me his messages and his word that he better make it plain and clear, and he used my words against me. He told me I couldn't do not now another video unless I made my vision plain and clear on paper, and that's what I did. But it took me a minute, because when I tell y'all that spiritual warfare came at me hard, it felt like I had so many people pulling on my back, preventing me from moving. It seemed like every time I tried to do my vision board, I was extremely exhausted and tired. When it was time for me to get up in the morning with my early morning readings, it felt like somebody was just sitting on me trying to prevent me from getting up. When I was doing my workout, it felt like it was a bunch of people just pulling me down. Like when I tell y'all these past couple of weeks, few weeks, in the beginning of this year, mischief and his minions has been trying to prevent me from finishing my vision board, y'all, and getting things done. Like I kid y'all not, he made it very difficult. However, as soon as I finish my vision board, because I'm realizing that's something that he did not want me to do, my energy came back. I I I got my mojo back. Okay. So when I'm telling y'all, when something big is coming, when something great is coming, that spiritual warfare amps up to 1,000. I went from one day having the energy to get up and do what I needed to do, but as soon as I locked down on my vision board, it came time for me to start working on exactly what it is that I wanted God for me to do. All hell broke loose, okay? Like on my body, I was sick. It was too much. It was a lot. But I didn't stop. I didn't feel like people were sitting on my shoulder, but I did not stop. So y'all, spiritual warfare is real. Prayer, God, just go to our Father and tell him get his children, okay? Because that's what I had. I had to keep telling him get his children, get his children, get his children, because they trying to stop me. But here I am. So if y'all have not made y'all vision plain and clear, write that thing down. Don't let February get here and you haven't told God what you wanted to do for you for the rest of this year. Don't let it happen, because that's what God told me. He said, don't mess around and let February 1st get here and you haven't made that vision plain and clear. When God gives you an order, you better obey, okay? Anywho, I obeyed and now I'm ready to rock and roll. I am going to be looking up and down because I am going to be doing something a little different. I'm reading some Bible verses because God show kept taking me to these different verses and my notebook. So bear with me, y'all. He kept leading me to Psalms 105 through 108. And Psalms 105 through 108 talks about his faithfulness, his forgiveness, his deliverance, and his victory over our enemies. Okay? So starting with Psalm 105 is referencing his faithfulness and how his faithfulness is eternal. He remembers his covenant forever, the word which he commanded for thousands of generations. And y'all, we are in those generations. We talked about Abraham, his generations will thrive. David, his generations will thrive. Guess what? We're a part of those generations, okay? Why do I mention this? Because he will never leave our side. God is faithful to us, even though we are unfaithful to him. We choose idols, peoples, places, things over him, and he still remains in the same place to heal us, to counsel us, to protect us, and gives us so much grace and mercy. He will chase you down, okay, y'all, to get your attention. About umpteen years ago, he sent someone in my life who was where I am today. This person was already there. As she came into my life, I didn't get it. He was calling me. He was trying to she was my mentor, and I didn't even realize it. And yet, he still stuck by me with my shenanigans. When he called me, I hung that phone up and continued doing me and my shenanigans. And he still was faithful to me. And when I was on team extremely too much, he snatched me up with the biggest embrace, and he healed me. He forgave me. He nurtured me. When we give up on ourselves, y'all, he is still there. He is still there. Even when we give up on ourselves, that's how faithful our Father is. How many people in our lives have been unfaithful to us? We want them to be faithful so bad to us. How many times have we been unfaithful to people? Huh? Come on now. But God, he won't go nowhere. He never does. So Psalm 105 represents faithfulness. Psalm 105 represents his forgiveness. Now, in 106, it talks about how the Israelites forgot about his miracles, okay? And how they started rebelling against him. He redeemed them from their enemies, and he forgot. I don't know if y'all ever seen the Prince of Egypt and how he parted the Red Sea for them because Pharaoh was coming up after them. Yeah, you saw that. He went through, they went through. Well, the Prince of Egypt don't talk about what happened after they went through the Red Sea, but the Bible sure does. And do you know when they got over there, they forgot. They forgot. You know how far our Father made a rain manna from heaven, gave them food, water. What? And they were complaining. They forgot, act like it ain't even happened, started worshiping idols, started rebelling and acting a fool. And yet, he still saved them. He still forgave them. And I'm going to read this really quick from Psalm 106, verse 106. Psalm 106, verse 6 through 8, where they say, we have sinned with our fathers. We have committed iniquity. We have done wickedly. Our fathers in Egypt did not understand your wonders. They did not remember the multitude of your mercies, but rebelled by the sea, the Red Sea. Nevertheless, he saved them for his name's sake, that he might make his mighty powers known. Sound familiar, y'all? How many times have you forgotten God's mercy and grace after he rescued you? And you turn right around and act a fool. If you have breath in your body today, know that he has forgiven you, okay? We have a hard time forgiving people and vice versa, and yet our Father does it for us each and every day. Even when we turn around and act a fool. Okay, forgiveness. Next, Psalm 107 talks about his deliverance, okay? He meets our needs even when we are in the wilderness acting a fool. And 107 is the declaration that God saves the foolish that calls to him. Now, I'm going to read this for y'all really quick. This is from 107, verse 17 through 20. It says, fools, because of their transgressions and because of their iniquities, were afflicted. The soul abhorred all manner of food, and they drew near the gates of death. Then they cried out to the Lord in their trouble, and he saved them out of their distresses. He sent his word and healed them and delivered them from their destructions. So if you're acting a fool right now, worshiping people, places, and things, and you call on our Father and turn from your ways, he will deliver you. Okay? He will deliver you from the foolery. So you just have to stop and turn from the foolery. Turn from those idols. Stop worshiping those people, those things, money, drugs, partying, food. I mean, you name it. idolize those things that bring us, the very things that bring us down and don't want to turn from them, but our Father will deliver us from them, okay? Lastly, the last thing is he gives us victory over our enemies, and that is in Psalm 108, okay? You can trust and believe that God will deliver you from your enemies, and our enemies can be depression, anxiety, insecurity, envy, lust, addiction, people, places, things, money, you name it. Those are our enemies, okay? And I'm going to read verse 12 through 13 for you, where it talks about, give us help from trouble, for the help of man is useless. Through God we will do valiantly, for it is he who shall tread down our enemies. He provides us with freedom, peace, fearlessness, joy, and unbotheredness, okay? Psalm 105-8 talked about our Father's faithfulness, his forgiveness, his deliverance, and his victory. We out here acting a fool. Y'all, I've been reading this Bible so hard, and it has opened my eyes in a total different way. And the people in the Bible who worship these idols, I mean us, because we are surely doing what they're doing in the Bible. The lust, the addictions, the talking about people, the blasphemy. We out here acting a fool like we up in Babylon, okay? And yet and still, our Father is faithful, forgives us, delivers us, and gives us victory. If you have the breath of life in your body today, realize how our Father operates. Because he could wipe us out, okay? Because he has done it so many times in the Bible, y'all. I thank our Father every day for his grace and mercy, and that he does not do us the way he did them back in the day. Because, y'all, we wouldn't even be here. We would not be here for the things that we continue to wake up and do each and every day. And yet our Father gives us the grace and the mercy to act a donkey, okay? Stop it, okay? There is so much freedom and peace and fearlessness and joy unbothered. It feels so much better. It's invigorating to not have to worry about any of those things. It's in the book, y'all. It's in our Father's book. It's his word. What he say? Man is useless. And yet we turn to him. We turn to man, women, things, money, food, TV shows, social media. We worship these things. And these very things that we worship is the very things that brings us depression, anxiety, jealousy, envy, heartache, pain, diseases. And all our Father is saying, put those things away. You don't need it. I promise y'all you don't need it. And he say, come to him. All is forgiven. Y'all, when we go to our Father, we sit there, sometimes we might be in shame, like, ooh, of the things that we've done, but he has forgiven us. So forgive yourself and turn to our Father. He's waiting with open arms. Thank you so much, y'all. I love y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Our Father loves you. He's waiting for you. God bless you.